when I was in Malaysia, I did a blessing empowerment of the white umbrella Tara. And then on that occasion, those who were there, I gave some explanation and said that when it comes to Vajrayana empowerments, Vajrayana empowerments can be given and received on so many different levels. From the level of mere ritual activity for the purposes of participants feeling some blessings, creating some merit, all the way to empowerment as that final kind of catalyst for awakening, for Buddhahood. And then within these two, kind of like from the very basic all the way to the very advanced, profound, right? Within here exists a whole range of levels, from a way to learn more about Vajrayana practice, a way to be formally initiated into Vajrayana practice. These are two kind of possible levels. And it is in that spirit of these two, rather than these two. A mere ritual, it creates a merit, everyone have a good time. And over here, as the final catalyst for Buddhahood, I don't have that ability, even if the receiver might have that kind of ability. But the giver, I can tell you, have no ability here. Then over here, the mere ritual part, I don't think, I think we should study Shantideva instead, if that's all that we're doing there. But more for the intention of introducing to those who have sincere interest and curiosity about Vajrayana practice, so as a way to learn, and possibly as a way to be more formally initiated into Vajrayana practice. Then there's another level of receiving it, which is to deepen what you have already received. Because empowerment is not a one-time event. Empowerment is actually a complete path for awakening. So if it is the path for awakening, that means you have to experience it, you have to participate in it again and again and again and again and again. Then there is often, when it comes to Vajrayana empowerment, people will ask, oh, what are the commitments? What are the commitments? What are the commitments? Or what are the prerequisites and what are the commitments? So the prerequisite and the commitment is basically, as we say it in English, take it in good faith, because I will give it in good faith. Meaning, don't have agendas beyond, this is given with the trust that it might be beneficial, and you take it with the feeling only. You take it only if you have the feeling this could be beneficial. And we say, take it in good faith, because I will give it in good faith. And as His Holiness the Drigung Kyamgun Chasang Rinpoche says, even him, someone like him, he would say, he says, majority of these empowerments, he says, the Vajra master is only like a midwife, acting as an assistant, acting as a stand-in for the Buddhas. That in fact, if the empowerment is successful, it is because the interdependence between you and the Buddhas are there. Because our merit is not that great yet, because our obscurations are still very thick. So we cannot directly perceive and experience the Buddhas, and therefore we cannot directly be empowered by the Buddhas. So then we need to rely on human Vajra masters as facilitators for that empowerment. Now, of course, even the facilitator, if you think, oh, the Vajra master has some ulterior motive in giving this, then better you not get yourself involved. Whether true or not true is beside the point. But if you have that kind of thought, that means you cannot take it in good faith. Then don't. Or if you think the facilitator don't really know what they are doing, not qualified. On that level, not qualified. Like they don't know what they're doing. They'll mess up the procedure. If you have that kind of thought, then don't get involved. Again, true or not true is even beside the point. Once you have that thought and you cannot overcome that thought, don't. I'm not talking about just this coming Saturday. I'm giving kind of general suggestions for future reference. So don't worry, if you don't turn up on this Saturday, either in person and Zoom, I'm not going to go, ooh, you suspect me of these things. No, I'm not talking about that, okay? Just trying to clarify some of these issues surrounding empowerment that I think there's a lot of confusion over. Yes, again, so don't worry, if you don't participate this weekend, I will not suspect, like, ooh, you think this of me. We all have so many reasons, so many different karmas for choosing to do certain things and choosing not to do certain things. So it's all very complex. It's all very complicated. Chanchu sem chorim poche ma ge ba nan ge gyu 개바냠바 메바야 오네 공두 的玩说。